My name's Purity NJOKI, CHEGE, Head of Department Nutrition and Dietetics. First, I want to welcome you and to thank you for choosing KMTC and particularly choosing Department of Nutrition and Dietetics. In this particular department, we offer 3 programs. The first program that we offer is pre-service diploma in nutrition and dietetics. And the second program that we offer is certificate in nutrition and dietetics, and the upgrading program in diploma in nutrition and dietetics. In the diploma and dietetic program, we take 3 years that has 2 semesters, and the mode of teaching is full-time. For the certificate, it is 2 years with 2 semesters in each year, and the mode of teaching is full-time. An upgrading program, this is a program tailored for certificate students who have already graduated from KMTC, and also it is open to other institutions that are registered by Kenya Nutrition and Dietetic Institute, KNDI. Once you are registered with that, you can still undertake our program in KMTC for upgrading from certificate to diploma in nutrition and dietetics, which takes 2 years with 2 semesters, and it is full-time. Okay, in the Department of Nutrition and Dietetics, we have key modules that we offer. That is the backbone of the course, and it is very key when you're undertaking and having competencies in nutrition and dietetics. In diploma pre-service, we have human nutrition, we have dietherapy, we have nutrition care process, we have food security, we have nutrition emergency, food safety and hygiene. We also have food processing and preservation, meal management planning and service, and also we have food microbiology and parasitology, and we have nutrition surveillance, and we also have nutrition intervention in HIV/AIDS and food production for invalid and convalescents, and lastly the emerging issues in communicable and non-communicable diseases. In upgrading programs, in this program we said we are upgrading the students from certificate, so we have specific units that are very key. That is human nutrition, we have dietherapy, nutrition care process, we also have nutrition emergency, we have food security, we have food nutrition and surveillance, and we also have research method, which is very key and a prerequisite for you to graduate as a nutritionist. And also we have food production for invalid and communicable and non-communicable diseases. In the certificate program, the key modules are management of malnutrition, nutrition in the life cycle, we have dietherapy, nutrition care process, we also have nutrition surveillance, food safety and hygiene, and we have maternal and child nutrition, human nutrition, and meal planning, management and service. Those are the key modules that you'll undertake that will form the basis and the key and the backbone of the nutrition for you to work in different countries and also different within the country, and for you to practice as a nutritionist. Our program is blended with theory classes, and also we have the clinical practices. This is the placement areas where we place our students. For the pre-service diploma, we place them a minimum of 12 weeks, with the first practical area of placement being in their second year, second semester, that we call the clinical practice 1. And in the third year, first semester, we also give them another experience in the referral hospitals, where they go there for their clinical practice 2. They normally go to our referral hospitals and also the county hospitals for their experience. And also in the same pre-service diploma, you'll find that we have community diagnosis, where we place our students in the community for competencies and for experience to work with the community. And from there now they can easily work in the hospital and get to understand the community concept and the community strategy. For the certificate students, there is a minimum of 12 weeks of practical area based in level 5 and 4 of our hospitals. And also they have a 3 weeks experience in the community, and that is what we call the community diagnosis, where they also emphasize on the issues that are articulated by Ministry of Health in areas of community strategy. Upgrading program, this program we give them 12 weeks of hospital practice at either level 5, level 6, and also they get a 3 weeks practical experience in the community area, and also in the same community area they practice the competencies in community strategy and how to work with the community and how to even start projects in the community. Those are the areas we offer in terms of our clinical. And when you look at our program, it is well blended with theory and more hours in the clinical area so that you can be able to get the competencies that we require. Our graduates, once they are through with our training in Kenya Medical Training, we undertake them. They undertake the council exam, and KMTC is also regulated, and nutrition department is regulated by the Kenya Nutritionist and Dietetic Institute. Once we are regulated in the training, we are expected that our students will sit for the exam, and once they are licensed by the regulatory body, they will be working in different areas as a nutritionist, as a dietitian, and also as a nutrition technician. In these areas they will be working is the national hospitals. They also work in the county, sub-county, and all the 6 levels of health in our Ministry of Health structure. The other one, they can also work in the non-governmental organization. Apart from the non-governmental organization, they also work in faith-based organization. They can also be employed or attached to the Kenya Defense Force as a specialist. They also work in an established food industries and entrepreneurship. They also work in sports and exercise industry. They can also work in a training institution like Kenya Medical Training College as lecturers. They can also work in the university schools, and internationally, globally, they are also marketable, and they are able to work in any country in articulating their competencies in being a nutritionist. The other area that is very key currently in our country and also in our structure in Kenya Medical Training College is the private consultancy. We train our students to practice as a private consultancy. And apart from that, the students that we train in Kenya Medical Training College Nutrition Department, we equip them with an entrepreneurship module that helps them not only to rely by being employed, but also they can employ themselves and they can also employ others. That is being entrepreneur. Those are the areas that you can get experience and you can be able to work, and is dynamic. Nutrition is very dynamic, and you can work in any other areas apart from the ones I've listed below. Nutrition department in KMTC, it is under Ministry of Health, and in our job description, we have various areas that you can work. And one of the areas you can do is assessment of nutrition needs, diet restrictions, current health plans to develop and implement dietary plans for the community, individual, family, and the nation at large. We also offer counseling services to our client. The other thing that you can do is consult with physician and healthcare personnel to determine the nutrition need. We also have monitoring for food intake and also prescribing of diets in supermarkets and even in hospitals. So there are areas that you can also offer the services of diet planning and explanations. The other thing, you can develop policies, and you can work with different organizations in developing policies. And in these policies, they serve in the nutrition program, and they also assist in promoting and controlling of disease. You can even inspect meal services at the nutrition program at different hospitals and also in private sectors. Prepare and administer budget for food and equipment and supplies for the department and also for the facilities that you'll be working with. Also, the other areas that you can do in terms of your job description is training, selecting food in accordance with health and safety regulations, managing quantities, regulating the bodies that manufacture nutrition products. You can also work with them and assist them in coming up with the appropriate requirement in terms of food prescriptions. You can also plan, conduct, and evaluate dietary nutrition and also epidemiology researches. So our students, apart from that, they can also be able to conduct researches, surveys in the country and also for different organizations. They can also make recommendations regarding the policies to the government and also through the Ministry of Health. And they can also write research proposals. They can publish publications. And also from that particular research reports, it can help or inform the policymakers on areas to improve in nutrition and dietetics. They can also plan and prepare grant proposal for requests for funding in different organizations and even outside the country. They can also confirm with design, building, and equipment personnel to plan for consultancy and remodeling of food service units. Academic progression, apart from working, we have created an opportunity whereby you can progress in academic, and for the diploma holders, they can progress in terms of doing their degree, first degree in any of our universities, and even outside the country. They can do bachelor's in nutrition and dietetic. They can also do food technology. They can do food science, public health science. They can also do nutrition epidemiology, medical education, health system management, food quality assurance, and other related disciplines. So it is very open for the progression of our students. The certificate students, in terms of their progression, they have not been left behind. KMTC has an upgrading program where they can come and do the diploma, and after the diploma, they can also progress to doing bachelor degrees, and they can also continue up to the PhD level. So we've really opened up our academic, and in terms of progression, be 100% assured that you'll progress up to the PhD level with our support from the department and other institutions. The upgrading, also they can do progression for the degree, bachelor's, master's, and also PhD, and even specialization in other areas in terms of nutrition and dietetic, food technology, food science, food public health science, nutrition epidemiology, medical education, health system and management, food quality assurance, and other related disciplines. Partners, nutrition and dietetic department, we have partners that we work with, and in this particular area, we have partners like the Kenya Nutrition and Dietitian Institute. They regulate our training, they license our students, our graduates, and also we have the National Teaching and Referral Hospital, the likes of Kenyatta, Moi Referral, Kisii. All those are a teaching referral that they help us with clinical areas, and apart from clinical areas, our students can gain competence and experience after graduation by volunteering in those particular hospitals. We have also the county and the sub-county hospitals and the health centers where our students also, they go for clinical practice, especially the certificate students, and after graduation they can be able to also work and support and give back to the community through those levels of health. We have the National Commission for Science, Technology and Innovation, NACOSTI. They also partner with us in terms of giving approval for our students to conduct research in our community and to carry simple data collection. So they have been very key in terms of research, as we know research is also key in terms of academics. Higher education loan boards help also support our students in terms of giving them grants that help them complete their training. And apart from that, also as they progress to other levels of degree, masters, still help can continue supporting them through their education. Universities and other colleges, we also exchange programs with them. Apart from exchange programs, we also benchmark with them, and we borrow a lot from them, and particularly in terms of the food laboratories, and in terms of our students while they are on clinical and even research. They have been supervising our students along, so they are very key partners to us. National AIDS STI and Control Program, NASCOP, it's also a partner. They train for our students in HTC. They also train our students in terms of attitude change and TB program, and they give them experience in terms of gaining competencies in the area of management of HIV/AIDS and also the TB program or the communicable diseases. We also have a regulatory body, and we have our lecturers who are very highly qualified, and they will offer you support throughout your academic, and they are willing to work with you round the clock to see that any competence that you didn't get in class, they are able to even assist you during off time, and they support you throughout your academic. At this point, allow me to take this opportunity to open up my request from all the Kenyans who have graduated from different secondary schools. I want to confidently tell you that KMTC Nutrition Department, they have opportunities, they have well-equipped libraries, well-equipped food laboratories, and spacious classroom and qualified teachers. So I would request you that you choose Kenya Medical Training College, and particularly nutrition department, because we know nutrition is the backbone of any nation, and for any nation to prosper, nutrition has to be the key component. So I want to plead with you that join KMTC, join nutrition department, and we welcome you there, and we are able to take you through your course and to even follow you up after graduating to see that at least you are doing well in terms of your academics.